this much is fine. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Everybody. 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 Sorry I took so long. I just had a talk with Mama X1 about something. Yeah. And who you calling an old woman, Doomslayer? But then again, you didn't know I was talking to Mama X1. Oh my God. And before you ask, Doom, yes, everybody's fine. Everybody's doing well. If you're about to ask that question. And I read your comments about Splinter Cell Death Watch. Honestly, man, why is it that the best movies, the best TV series, like Splinter Cell Death Watch, that I probably would have been watching TV for once, would end up on Netflix? The Netflix that I couldn't afford to get. I mean, I'm cheap, but yeah. Why? Why on Netflix? Why can't it be on regular, normal TV like any other show? That would give me a reason to watch some TV. Perhaps maybe that's the reason why I don't watch TV, because there's not that many interesting shows that I would want to watch anymore. The 90s is far gone, yes, I know that, but still though, shows from the 90s would have been nice. That would give me a reason to at least stop gaming for a while. But oh well, beggars can't be choosers anyway. And besides all that, it's also not, there's also nothing wrong with also going outside for some fresh air. Take a walk on a beautiful day. Cool breeze, clear blue sky and all. I know not some days are not sunshine and rainbows, but still. I mean, put a smile on your face. Put a smile on your face. Be happy that you are living. Be happy that you're living your best life. Don't let nobody not only steal your joy, but don't let nobody ruin your day either. This is your day. This is your show. This is your movie. Our lives are like a movie, and all everybody else has to do is watch and see how the movie will end. And basically, the only people that would watch your movie are the people that are around you, friends and family, co-workers maybe. But my point is to enjoy life while you're still living, while you're still breathing. And that's pretty much it. Oh, it's an awesome. So if Splinter Cell Death Watch is that much of an awesome show, how the heck is it that it can't come on regular TV like Netflix? I mean, really. I mean, it could be for what the heck is this? Stay up to date with the latest EA Immortals. Oh. If you're looking at a blue screen, I'm getting a contact preference notice from EA. It's just telling me to stay up to date with the latest EA Immortals of Aveum news, videos, and offers. Ooh. Okay. I don't mind. I'll take that. All right, but anyway. Anyway, I just forgot what I was about to say too, which is sad, really, because Ubisoft is cheap. Cheat or cheap, Slayer? Because if you meant to say cheap, then yeah, that might be a possibility. I mean, they could have had themselves a bunch of viewers if they were to try to do like both Netflix and regular TV show. That would have been nice. Something for me to watch for once. Because for real, I haven't been watching TV as much because there's not much shows to look at, except for the movies that you can look at for free on a Roku TV, or the DVDs that you got in your cabinet. Either way. But yeah, don't be cooped up in the house all the time. Stay active, stay healthy, and stay fit. Last thing you want to be is a blubber butt or a fat Albert. I have Netflix. Oh, my bad, Slayer. Well, what I was just trying to say is that I kind of wish that the show itself would be like for both regular TV and Netflix or Amazon Prime, for that matter, for all stations at least. Shows like that give me a reason to watch TV for once, because all I got is the DVDs that I can rewatch and look at. I even got the OG Mission Impossible DVD collector series, and I think I'm at season 3, season 2, whatnot. What you guys know about this? For those of y'all that have been watching Tom Cruise's Mission Impossible movies, before Tom Cruise made his first Mission Impossible movie, there's this OG TV series. You can probably find this on Amazon or eBay for that matter, if they're not too expensive. But yeah, I think I was on season 3, season 4-ish. It should be allowed to be on all platforms. Yeah, they should. Because otherwise that would give everybody that watches or plays Splinter Cell a reason to watch TV. That would be nice. That would have been nice, period. But hey, like I said, beggars can't be choosers. Well, I just practically said it, but still. But alright, let's get on with the gameplay. So that's what everybody's here for. But at the same time, I would like to interact with those that are here on chat so that I can get to meet and greet y'all. If you have any questions of what this game is, or what the protagonist is about, or what the story is in Immortals, or if you have any questions on other games whatsoever, then yeah, feel free to comment on the comment section below. Or if I know you from someplace, don't be afraid to say hi also. I mean, come on. It's YouTube. It is normal to... You know what, Doom? You's a nasty somebody. Please try your best not to make anybody sick on chat. I mean, jeez. Your dirty-minded jokes is gonna be the end of everybody on chat. Now, for those of you that don't know, I also have partnered with 2 companies. One of them just happened to be an energy drink that me and Doomslayer are familiar with, and it's called Ulti Energy. I'm gonna start locking that door. So anyway, Alti Energy is a company where they can send you an energy drink that doesn't make you crash. It's an energy drink that has all flavors. Man, you know what? I definitely should buy that. But anyway, Alti Energy is a company that has natural caffeine type energy drinks with all types of flavors that gives you energy but without the crash. It can be better than Red Bull. It can be better than any type of energy drink that you drink. Yeah, but there's a link up there that you can check out. Is water made by... You know what, Slayer? Whatever. Alright guys, officially welcome everybody to part 3 of Immortals of Aveum. This is Jaden X1 and... Doomslayer is about to make everybody sick.
Good morning, Jack.
Morning, sir. I think I might have, well, accidentally slept in the wrong room. It's kind of, extravagant and really big.
You'll get used to it. Come down to the vault. We need to talk about your next steps as an immortal.
Will do.
No, I'm really starting to think that you don't get privacy here. Well, I can at least see some stuff. Alright, I'll keep it off. I was gonna have the camera turned off, but I'll just leave it on for now. If anything, I probably would love to explore.
Silas,
Hello, sir.
now that Yothium is secured, do you have your reassignment?
You heard the Grand Magnus at your ceremony, sir. We're either meant for the front, or we're marching north to help Lavenry. The brass is still working out the details.
Have a preference?
The front, sir. Even though that's an airship over the wound and I have no stomach for flight, my mother and brothers are stationed there. Trenchers by trade, the lot of us. The Magnus that owns our debts likes his lightless to fight his families. Has enough pull with the Light's army to ensure it happens.
So how did you end up here?
A clerical error, most like. Things got a bit scrambly when it was apparent Sandrak really meant it this time, going for the ley line tower. But, this way I get to tell Mom I fought alongside the hero of Yothium, right?
I'd better go.
I think I ought to feel like exploring. Yeah, laugh it up now, Doom, but when somebody intrudes on your stream, what would you do? What would you say? I just literally hate it when somebody busts into your daggone room without knocking on the door. Mom is being mom. That's exactly what happened. Mama X1 is being Mama X1. So the gear is basically where you this is the section in the well, this is the gear section to where not only you can equip, but you can also update whenever you found something that's good on the field. You can update it into anything you see. I haven't even completely read this info because Mama X1 still ticks me off. I would always be there for my family and friends. I can understand that. Well, don't change that part of you always being there for your friends and family. That's what makes you a good man. So for those of you that don't know what this game is, Immortals of Aveum, at least from my understanding, is like Call of Duty meets Harry Potter. It's a type of magic shooting type of game where you get to shoot all kinds of spells, let alone holding up a shield at the same time at the press of a button. Look like you can't even. Okay. I think I've already came in here. Look like I don't see anybody that I need to want to talk to. Nice. You can pretty much explore everywhere, for real, for real.
Now that you're an immortal, Jack, do you want to know a secret?
That you actually have hobbies? These all yours?
What do you think of them?
I think I haven't seen enough of the world. I don't recognize any of these.
That's because they all were driven to extinction by the Everwar. Since we first learned to use magic, we've waged war over who would control it. It isn't meant to be used so violently and so unchecked and for so long. The natural world suffers for it. Their habitats die. Their waters are ruined, their skies are choked, their lands are crystallized or filled with hungry spirits they can't compete with. Our magic causes ruin for every living thing, Jack. It causes the wound.
We caused the wound?
I told you that we draw magic from the ley lines, from the shrouded realm. To be more precise, we siphon it to use as we will, and it stays here. But it's not meant to. And no one's ever discovered how to actually put it back. It punches its way back down. All that magic over all that time. And so the wound grows.
But without magic...
We can't win the war to control magic. Correct.
So we're destroying Aveum while we're trying to save Aveum?
That's the secret.
This secret sucks. It's insane. Does Sandrak know this?
Of course he does. All the orders do.
Then why the hell are we fighting? Everyone needs to just stop.
You want to be the first side to quit? Because you trust Sandrak that much. Because mankind can always be counted on to do the reasonable thing.
I've wanted to wield magic my whole life. And now you're telling me
You've already figured out the solution, Jack. We win. Then we start thinking about how to fix the wound.
You don't win in ever war.
It's brick walls like that make you take up painting in your spare time.
Isn't there something else that we can do about it, I mean?
Yes. Go to that spell altar.
What spell will it grant me?
One that hopefully eases your conscience.
This really is some beautiful paintings, though.
Reckless, overtaxed, and broken magic often leaves corruption behind. You grew up with it in Saren, the deposits that would accumulate in the Underbridge. There, it's a nuisance. But larger, more malignant versions exist. Part of the Immortals' mandate is to restore those areas of the world overrun with this corruption. That spell is the key.
Restore them. With magic. The same magic that causes it, and oh yeah, also the wound.
The irony isn't lost on anyone. In the meantime, you have more pressing concerns. Zendara's waiting for you in the war chamber to brief you on a mission.
Really? Please don't say she's my field commander.
Run along. Your field commander's waiting.
Hi, I'm Jack. Saw you wore the Immortals glyph. Figured I'd introduce myself.
You're the new recruit. I'm the Viscount Hauserel, Lord of Sevenridge and Eye of Lavenry. Sorry I missed your induction ceremony, Jack.
On a mission, your lordship?
Sure. And please, just Hauser. Fewer words benefit us all. Honestly, I didn't think anyone would pass selection this time around. No one has in years. So I dallied. Apologies again, I should have been here for you.
No worries. So, what was the mission?
I'm a hexbrand, Jack. Do you know what that is?
Oh, an assassin.
Yes. You can figure out the mission from there.
I didn't think the Immortals had assassins.
Understandable. It's not really tip of the spear now, is it? The Immortals are more than that. It's just Kirkin's favorite way of selling it.
Does she give you a target list? Writs? Devin said writs once.
Call them sanctions. Their approval is a nebulous mix of Lavenry, the Grand Magnus, Circumstance, and myself. Are you interested in taking one on?
Wait, we can do that? How?
The Order of Masks have a group of Magni called the Six that range far from Rasharn. Lucian needs them dead. If you want the sanction, it's yours. That's how we do it.
Talk to you later, Hauser.
Hauser seems to be an interesting fellow. The heck are you guys in? That'll be a good start. Ooh, that'll really be a good start. Daggone it. Looks like I'll have to wait. But
Clock's ticking.
Yes, sir. You do outrank me, right? Wow, this place is kind of big. I must have gotten lost. Ha.
Intel indicates that the Hand is operating near the Pale Forest, and we've just lost contact with our outpost there.
What's so important about the forest?
Strategically, nothing. The ley line tower there has been dead for 100 years. And yet she's taking a big risk attacking so close to the Palathon. You still with me, Initiate?
Not an initiate. That's not even a rank. You know, I checked.
Nightblades have established a stronghold at the southern edge of the forest. We'll attack on both sides.
We? You're coming? I mean, what about Devin?
Devin is needed elsewhere. And Kirkin seems to think you might not get me killed. Jury's still out on that one.
uh-oh.
Sure, thanks. Don't leave the portal open for me or anything. Guess I'm walking. Don't think I have a spell for that.
Well, that was dumb of me. definitely dumb of me. Yeah, not doing that. Somebody has a big head. I'm sorry, what the heck? Well, okay then. Oh, you butt. Ah.
Hello, Immortal. Kirkin told me you know our, secret.
About magic causing the wound? That we're all destroying Aveum? She sure did.
Yeah, bit of a gut punch, that one.
This restoring spell, it really cleanses the lurge? That's what we used to call it in Saren.
Lurge? What an absolutely perfect name. Lurge. Yes, it works. And you'll feel better about the whole thing when you use it. Trust me.
Hold on. All right, I'm back. Oh, these freaky little things. Noted. Oh dear. That's ah, you little butt. Well, that was freaking fun. Think I may gonna need to move that camera. So I can definitely see what I'm doing. Pale Forest, here we come. Looks like we made it. Oof, and what's left of them.
I've reached the forest entrance, sir.
Good. I'm approaching from the east. Our target is the ley line tower. Scouts have spotted activity in that area.
I thought you said it was dead. What does the hand want with it?
That's the question.
And it's just us? No backup or anything?
We're Immortals, Initiate. We don't need backup.
Or at least I was somewhat briefed about it. And I did not mean to do that either. Well, that was out of nowhere. That is literally a lot of bodies.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, what? Okay. Okay. Well, if you guys are gonna have me fight like that, then fine. That means I have a lot of practicing to do.
spell altar.
Torn.
The outpost. Wiped out. None of our people made it, sir.
The Nightblades have set up wards throughout the forest to slow our advance.
We'll need a construct to get past those. And I forgot to pack one. Great.
I spotted one of their lieutenants in a grove near my position. Tracking him now. Do what you can to push forward, Initiate.
Yes, sir.
Well, guess I'm supposed to be going that way. Here we go. Oh, dude. Going down, first floor. That's right. Oh, didn't see that coming.
I was fine. Okay.
This one controls the construct. We needed to break the wards and reach the tower. Something funny.
You walk towards your doom.
Doom and I are old friends. The construct. Bind it to us, and I may let you live.
You already know my answer.
Short conversation, then.
Wait,
What?
the control crystal uses green magic. I think I can bind it to myself.
You're wasting your time, little magician.
Quiet! If you think you can do it, do it.
Lucian demon.
Here we go. See? Easy. Some Triarch shit right there.
Well done.
He was a prisoner.
Not anymore.
He was helpless.
Rasharnians are never helpless. I just saved him the trouble of trying to kill us later. The Hand of Sandrak. That's her ship. It's moving away from the ley line tower. Back on mission, Initiate. Take the construct. I'll try to intercept her.
Well, then
Okay,
let's-
I guess I'm following you. Cool. So I'm Jack. Do, you have a name? Nothing, huh? Okay, I'll just call you Construct then. Zendara said the Construct could open the ward. Good job, buddy. If you see any of your old pals, attack on sight, okay? Like these guys.
Oh, what the freak is this? Well, so much for trying to get through it. Okay, so why am I being further? That does not look good. Oh, Yas is jerk for that. A construct killed him. Now that's funny.
Okay, where to now?
That's freaking funny.
Altar.
I can't even... Oh, that's because this one's already equipped.
Construct! Kill!
Oh, you gotta be kidding. Whoa. Ah, you little butt! that doesn't work out.
Need to get to the other side somehow.
So I don't suppose he can just toss me over.
Go, buddy.
That was the wrong one.
Construct. Sick of it.
Want civil coffee?
You again. Oh no! two of them. You're not the only one who can do that.
Starting to worry about you, sir.
The airship won't be bothering us again. But the hand wasn't aboard, so keep your eyes open. What's your position?
Cleared out the tower courtyard. Heading up to the top.
Stay put. I'm almost there.
Yeah, well, I don't see an off switch on this lift, so...
Stay put.
Guess we're going in.
Show yourself, font of Yunkai. I draw you forth through the power of Thradako, the Binding Stone.
I've got a problem.
What is it?
More like who? Sandrak's here.
What? Hold your position. I'm on my way.
He'll be gone by then.
That was an order, Initiate.
Say again? I'm losing you.
You do know I can just see you waving your hand around, right?
An immortal?
Welcome, brother. Do you know who I am?
Sandrak.
I suppose Kirkin has poisoned you against me by now.
She didn't have to. Your men killed my family.
Did they? I have no memory of that. A great many people have died in this war. Would it comfort you to know that I'm close to ending it?
Don't turn your back on me!
Send him to his family.
Oh boy.
I need more time to finish this. Let me give you a hand.
Hey, stop!
Oh, that's just some garbage now, isn't it? Oh, mama. Ow. Okay. Ah, yeah! Yeah! Okay. Piece of garbage. I can't even see with your dark hand. Or whatever. Freaking
you are broken and you are bound.
Is this place? Wait, this is the Shrouded Realm. Uh-oh, is that the Pentasod?
Holy moly! You're not gonna tell me I'm fighting him, am I? Oh, okay. Wow. Get away from me, you freaking weirdo.
Jack! What happened? Sandrak and the Hand vanished when I arrived.
He cast some kind of spell. I tried to stop him.
You were supposed to wait for me, Initiate.
The ley line, he absorbed it. I don't understand. I saw something.
Saw what?
When his spell was cast, I left my body. I went somewhere else.
Out with it.
I saw the Pentasod. It's alive. Don't think I have a spell for that. Up there, Sandrak referred to me as a brother. And not like, oh, hey, look, it's another Magnus, but more like...
Like someone from his order.
Exactly.
Complicated subject. One I'm not going to get into here.
You're not going to explain how Sandrak is an immortal.
Was.
You're not going to explain how Sandrak was an immortal.
Thought I made that clear, Initiate. That's something Kirkin will talk to you about when she thinks it's right.
You know, I've gotta tell you, the secrets you guys are keeping from me, they're getting old. Magni caused the wound. Ley lines can, I guess, be absorbed. And oh, yeah, Sandrak used to be an immortal.
The middle one was thought to be impossible. and I shouldn't be able to control the fonts like that.
And how would I know that? No one's even told me what a font is, and that's kind of my point. I should just go.
Wait a minute. Listen. About your vision of the Shrouded Realm. I wanted you to know something.
Yeah.
The Pentasod. It is alive. All we ever see here, in this world, in our world, is only the physical manifestation of its true form in the Shrouded Realm. In Kalthus, our mystics say this form visits them in dreams in the winter. In other parts of Aveum, prophets, saints, madmen have all claimed to have seen it at one time or another.
So I'm a saint, is what you're saying.
I just wanted you to know that you're not...
And I'm not special? No worries, sir. Kirkin lets me know that all the time.
Can you ever shut up? I'm saying you don't have to feel alone, Jack. I don't want you to feel like you might become a pariah. People that have visions of the Pentasod sometimes fear that will happen.
Back up. Did I just hear you be nice?
You're impossible.
Well, historically, you've gone out of your way to be an asshat to me, so you can understand my confusion. Sir.
That's because I don't like you. This is different. All right. I'll meet you back at the Palathon. Sandrak absorbing a ley line isn't something we're even remotely prepared for. Kirkin will be eager to talk.
So freaking Sandrak is... He was once an immortal.
What, did you get lost again?
I heard you fought the hand alone, Jack.
It's good to see you in one piece.
The others are waiting for you in the war chamber.
Jack, heard you walked right up into a whole thing.
Take up a position at the table, Initiate. There's a lot to talk about.
Any of these possible font shapes look familiar?
None, sir.
The amount of unfamiliar we're dealing with makes me what?
Cranky and unforgiving, sir.
Problem with looking for shapes to describe them is that, well, the observer gives the shape to the font when they see it.
Says who?
No. He's right.
The pentad said who. And no one here is going to argue with them, are they? No. Because they started to stretch themselves into infinity, trying to work out every conceivable mathematical shape a font might take, and then shing! The pentadi get launched into a different dimension. Like a cosmic slingshot made up of unhealthily preoccupied accountants.
You're tiptoeing around blasphemy, Devon.
Why the civilized world insists on using the pentad calendar as standard, knowing what happened to them, it just vexes me to no end is what it does.
Thaddeus said the fonts were 2 kinds of invisible and 3 times that the heartache for looking.
Yeah, I don't... What?
Thaddeus said things.
I'd like to remind everyone that Sandrak is most likely now capable of magic. On a mythic scale!
Oh, is that why we're here?
See, sir? Very cranky.
I know it's uncharacteristic of me to advise focus. I blame my present nervousness.
Sounds like Zendara filled you in, sir, but I've got about 1,000,000 questions.
Story time, Jack.
And I used to really love story time.
The Shrouded Realm is a world of raw, untempered magic. A magic so formless and wild, it's impossible to master.
Yeah, I think I've been there.
Then the Pentasod came to that world and created the fonts. 5 great anchors that connected the Shrouded Realm to Aveum. The ley lines spread out from these fonts, traveling through both worlds, turning the Shrouded Realm's magic into a resource we could use.
If someone could capture the power of a font, they'd control magic in a way that no Magnus has before.
Like a living ley line tower, capable of drawing magic from the very source, capable of even redirecting it away from other Magni.
Sandrak has done exactly that. We believe he's in possession of a Thrada Cull, a binding stone, an artifact that can control the fonts.
So that's what I saw the hand pull out of the ruins.
That's right. With it, Sandrak will eventually be able to block our access to magic completely. Then the Everwar is over.
Over? As in he takes over Lucium?
As in he takes over everything.
Sir, respectfully and whatever, you're wrong.
Excuse me?
Oh boy.
You said it yourself. Magic is a resource. Just because Sandrak absorbed a font or whatever doesn't mean his power is endless. It's just that it's probably ginormous. If he found a way to use the Binding Stone, so can we. We can take it back and then...
Oh, that cannot be happening.
Make yourself at home.
I bring you good news, sister. Peace is near.
Whoa. Who's the big boy?
Allow me to let you witness it,
A small kindness between friends.
if you would have it.
We were just discussing what the best response would be to your desecration of the fonts.
Had you yet concluded you have none? Let us meet at Nicaea to discuss the terms of your surrender. I hear now you speak for your king. So there should...
Trap!
The boy does not know me. You have my word. The traditions of Aristea will be upheld, without violence. I see a Lucium that genuinely survives this part of history. Can you?
We are not
Well, that was horrible.
surrendering.
Course of action?
Devin, make sure every last trace of them is really gone. Zendara, I need you to speak to the Watch commanders.
We're meeting Sandrak at Nosea.
We're outgunned, not outfought. Not yet. Jack, let's talk.
Sir? About Nosea?
Definitely not now, Initiate. The Grand Magnus wants to speak to you.
Right. I'll come back.
Don't.
You good?
With the most dangerous man alive just strolling into the Palathon briefing room. From 1,000 miles away through some spatial overlap warping spell that no one's ever seen before.
I guess you're not.
I'm just saying there's a lot to unpack there.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Wait, Jack, listen. I know you have a grudge, to put it probably too lightly, with Sandrak for what he did to your home. But don't, well, you know, let all that cloud your judgment when we try and backstab him at Nosea. There's no word, really, for the kind of power he wields. This will be delicate.
Yeah, I can't make any promises as far as Sandrak's concerned. He and I got history.
Are you serious? Kirkan and Sandrak worked alongside each other for nearly 20 years. That's history. Was it longer? Sandrak used to plan battle operations in this very room before he went to the other side.
Back to Rasharn's side. But he's Rasharnian. How did all that work?
Long story, but my point is, this room's got more history with Sandrak than you do. Just don't let your emotions get the better of you. I'm sorry. I really need to get it together. Foreign magics are difficult to scrub out of a breach zone on the best of days.
The real best.
Is Zendara right? We're going to actually walk into Sandrak's trap.
It's not a trap. Sandrak fashions himself after the nobility of Aristea. He'll honor the tradition of Nosea as neutral ground.
Sir, I know you don't plan to surrender.
Not even a little bit. We'll take him by surprise, hit him with everything we got, and hope the power of that binding stone of his is found wanting.
Okay, so it's our trap, then.
The Immortals can't let Sandrak take control of magic, Jack. We have to take our chances.
Speaking of the Immortals and Sandrak having been an Immortal and you never telling me your fellow Immortal.
I figured this was coming. There's not a lot of time here. Safe to say, it's better if we table it.
I guess we have more important things to talk about.
We do. If we survive Nosea, we can talk about it again. Now, a few pieces need to fall into place for this ambush to work. I need you to take this to Captain Selko.
A portal stone. Any message to go along with it?
Selko will know what to do. You'll find him in Lordsfell along with a battalion of our soldiers.
Understood. I'll head out now.
Initiate.
Lordship.
Jack?
being a Viscount, that means you have a claim to the throne, right?
I'm 15th in line and never getting closer. Realistically, you have as much claim as I do.
Uh-huh, sure. What's it like being part of a dynastic house?
It's bad for one's health.
Come on.
Oh, I'm serious. Why else would so many of us train as assassins? There's the ever war between kingdoms, and then there's the little war known in every court in Aveum. They're the same except for scale. Magni obsessed with fighting other Magni for the rule of magic. I have to watch my back on two fronts.
I didn't think the Immortals had assassins.
Understandable. It's not really tip of the spear now, is it? The Immortals are more than that. It's just Kirkin's favorite way of selling it.
Does she give you a target list? Writs? Devin said writs once.
Call them sanctions. Their approval is a nebulous mix of Lavenry, the Grand Magnus, Circumstance, and myself. Are you interested in taking one on?
Wait, we can do that? How?
The Order of Masks have a group of Magni called the Six that range far from Rasharn. Lucium needs them dead. If you want the sanction, it's yours. That's how we do it.
Talk to you later, Hauser. Don't think I have a spell for that. Kirkin didn't say what that thing does.
Probably better you don't know, sir.
Is it, though?
If you got captured.
Sure. It's just, if I knew the whole plan, it could be helpful, since I'm, like, part of the plan. Am I right?
You have a point.
You aren't going to tell me, are you?
Nope.
Great. See you around, Captain.
Jack, Kirkin's asking for an update.
I delivered the portal stone to Captain Selko. What's next?
Rendezvous with the rest of us at Nocia. Our parley with Zandrak is imminent.
Parlay.
What?
Never heard anyone actually use that word.
It's the nerves.
Uh-huh. See you soon.
Hold up for a second. Alright, I'm done.
Done wandering off, I mean.
Alright. I was just checking my messages. I really do feel like I need a... Oh, quite frankly, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Oh, come on. Disgusting little crappers. Alright, I ain't upgrading no more. That basket looks weird as crap. Or at least I thought.
No see ya up ahead. Game face, Jack.
you little punk. Ah!
Can I call dibs?
Not the time, Jack.
So, what's the plan?
Dunno. This all feels a bit improvisational, if I'm being honest.
You bring no banner?
Didn't feel the need.
I held a small hope you might see reason. Yet you remain the same Kirkin that made me abandon the Immortals years ago. Obsessed with victory, stranger to compromise. Your eye ever bent towards the world's ruin.
And you just want to save it.
I can. With this. Its mastery over the fonts means I can end the war.
You mean win the war? By turning the rest of us defenseless?
In our every meeting, a yipping...
Jack's right, though. You're not worthy of that power, Sandrak. Your airships bomb the free cities of the East and then wonder why they resist you now? The last order that surrendered to Rasharn, you burned their ambassadors alive. If my eye is ever bent towards the world's ruin, it's because I'm trying to stop the man causing so much of it.
Please, don't make me do this.
Captain Selko. You went mad. You didn't abandon us. You were exiled. And I'm still paying the price for not killing you.
Remember, this blood is on your hands.
It's the wound! He's moving it!
We have to go! Now! Fall back!
Uh-oh.
Devin.
Jack, glad you're on your feet. That could have been so much worse. Took ages, but Zendara was finally able to dig you out of the rubble.
Oh, no, not her. I rather would have died. I'm never living that down.
Nope. Never.
How many did we lose?
Considering Sandrak just dropped a city into the wound, surprisingly few. But enough to have made his point. Kirkhan's left for Lavenry to talk with the king. He wants a full surrender after Nicaea. There's even talk that Kirkhan's emergency powers may be rescinded.
So who's in charge?
Zendara. And I'll warn you, she's in a bit of a mood.
Kind of on brand for her.
I heard that!
Whoops.
Meet us in the war chamber, Jack. We've come to the conclusion that we're in desperate need of a plan.
Nice to know somebody cared.
Silas.
Hello, sir.
Kirkhan was your father's commanding officer at Sundown 10?
Indeed she was, sir. Ages ago. What a harrowing experience that was, by all accounts. My father's still shaken by it. Sundown 10's one of the few battles where Rasharn deployed its Archon battalion. Even though it was a Lucian victory, due to your Grand Magnus, of course, they say the Archons were granted rights of citizenship in Rasharn after that.
Their constructs are citizens?
Just the Archons, sir, for their valor in battle. They're allowed free worship, of what I can't begin to imagine, and have the vote so long as they serve in the Rasharnian armed forces for a span. That's what some of my squad mates used to say anyway, the older ones. It could just be a lightless soldier's tale. You know how fanciful they can be when it comes to ideas of rights and opportunities and such.
That shouldn't have to be fanciful.
Now you're just pulling my leg, sir.
I'd better go.
Yeah, I ain't doing no more upgrading.
Glad to see you, Captain Soko. After what happened at Nocia, I wasn't sure who made it.
Sir.
Everything okay? That's a dumb question, isn't it?
My husband lost his son at Nocia. It was a disaster. And well, he was one of the many soldiers I brought through with the portal stone.
I'm so sorry, Captain. But no one knew how powerful Sandrak had become. That's not on you.
Don't. There's no scenario where I'm blameless in this.
Do you want to talk about it?
You probably don't want to know how I really feel. My thoughts aren't very kind towards the Magni at the moment. I'm afraid I might speak out of place. And I'm afraid I might not care if I did.
Go ahead. You know I won't take it personally.
I know, sir, but it's just... The lightless live and die according to the rather monstrous whims of the Magni, wouldn't you say? Nocia was the perfect example of that.
Yeah. It feels like it sometimes. I grew up without any real magic, and, well, there's a reason my family and I had to hide out in the Underbridge.
To find a life, instead of living the one the Magni would give you. It takes its toll, the structure of it all.
Yeah. Something like that.
Forgive me, sir. I'm just still shaken by the whole ordeal. I'll find myself in time.
I think I would like to ask him something else.
Sorry, sir, I'm busy right now.
Sure you are.
Kirkin may be gone, but our job's still the same. Eliminating Sandrak and his hold over the fonts.
There are 5, right? He can't have them all yet. We may not know what the Binding Stone does, or how Sandrak uses it, but we can try and keep him away from the rest if all of us just... What?
The fonts are hidden from us, Jack. Invisible. Buried in the liminal spaces where the borders between Aveum and the Shrouded Realm are weakest.
We only know the location of 2. The Palathon is actually built around one, and the other is in the Tower of Masks in Risharn.
Which means Sandrak's already used the Binding Stone to absorb its power.
We have to assume he has.
Technically, we now know the location of 3 fonts, but the one in the Pale Forest is, well, you saw what happened to it.
So that leaves the last 2, and only Sandrak knows where they are. Fine. To pin that, we concentrate on the Binding Stone instead. We know where that is. We just need to learn how to shut it off. And fast.
Not necessarily. According to my research, a Thradda cull takes a huge toll on its possessor. Sandrak will have to rest before doing another stunt like that. We may have a little time.
Which leads us to former Grand Magnus, Thaddeus. Kirkin's predecessor, now in exile. The oldest of us that still lives. By all accounts, he was an expert on Aristea. If there's a weakness to the very Aristean Binding Stone, he'll know about it. In theory.
Sticky wicket, the situation with Thaddeus.
That's not important.
Kind of feels like it is.
What Zendara means to say is it doesn't matter that Thaddeus hates the Immortals and everything we stand for, because you'll undoubtedly figure out a way to convince him to help us. And a bonus potential setback, because the universe is cruel. Like the remaining fonts, we also don't know where Thaddeus is.
His last known location was the Sky Islands of Orman, digging through the archives at the Library of Akoth.
Okay, then what are we waiting for? I go to Orman, make nice with a friendly librarian.
Actually getting to Orman is difficult, Initiate. You're gonna need to learn how to ride a ley line.
Oh boy.
Devin, you're running support. Walk Jack through what he needs to do to get airborne.
Ready when you are, Jack.
You know what? I think I'm pretty much going to leave it like that. Because as of right now, that's going to conclude today's stream. That one was a roller coaster of a ride. And I am going to move the camera to the bottom right side. Oh. Despite the interruptions, once again, by Mama X1 due to her curiosity of my partnership with Alti Energy that she didn't know that I was partnered with for, I don't know, 2 years now. I think 2 years. 2 years and counting. Um, it's safe to say that this won't be the last conversation me and Mama X1 will have, depending on her mood and depending on how she's gonna forget about it. She was just explaining to me as to how harmful caffeine is. Luckily for her, I don't drink too much of it. I drink too much water, as it is, in a canteen. Mm. But what she doesn't know is that Alti Energy is basically brain food. So I think I pretty much know how to handle a little caffeine, natural caffeine. Well, it's whatever. If there's one thing I learned from 95 South is that you can't sweat the small stuff, so I ain't gonna sweat it. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Slash stream. It's actually a good long one. Good long video. If it were up to me, if this were to be the only game I streamed in 2025, I think you guys would have enjoyed it. But alright. I may gonna play some more of this tomorrow, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. Or maybe later on today. We'll see what happens. Alright everyone, once again I thank you for watching and I hope to see you on the next stream. For until then, this is JadenX1 telling you to keep it locked right here on YouTube. And I will see you on the battlefield at next time. Have a blessed day everybody and have a good night. Oh, and I may gonna experiment on something on Twitch, so it may not. Well, if this works, then, well, you'll know. But in the meantime, still, have a good night, and thank you for watching.